What's up, you guys? It's me, the Queen. Welcome back to my channel. Today, I was talking to some people and he was asking for makeup recommendations of what they really wanted to see. And today, we're going really bold. So I was talking to a couple friends. I'm just gonna touch up my brow while I talk. So I was just like, I was brainstorming, having a little bit of a sesh. And I was talking to a couple friends and I was like, hey, what you guys want to see? And I was like, okay, do you guys want something more bold or do you want something more simple? And they wanted bold. So I'm just gonna serving up what they asked for. So right now, we just are very bare minimum right now. So it's time to bronze. Bronze the face, bronze the face. Where is, well, I say bronze, contour. Here's my baby. It's my bronzing brush. It's what I used to contour. I just take a little bit of an edge and I like to sculpt. So now I have that vibe right there. And I'm gonna use an eyeshadow to bronze because I don't have a bronzer. So they want something dark. So I'm thinking red lip, maybe 2 lipsticks on top of each other. It's an interesting thought. Alright, so now I'm gonna take the eyeshadow and move these stuff out the way. You remember this thing, right? The mess. I'm gonna be using this warm shade here for bronzing, and then I'm gonna use the cool shade, and I'm gonna mix those two together to bronze. So now you get the vibes, and then I'm just gonna blend it all together to give it seamlessness. I'll put banana powder over it, and it should help cool it down a little bit. So I'm just gonna do it with this side. I used a lot on that side. So yeah, my cheeks are ruined now. I'm just gonna, I don't even know how this much got on. It doesn't actually look as bad as it does on camera. It looks really red, but it's not. Oh no. Oh. That's all the way up there. That's what, oh my lord. Give me a second. Okay, now that I fixed it, also you may notice a lighting difference. I had a candle lit. Powder. Banana powder is very important when you're doing a bold look. Because when you do something and it's too dark, you just take the banana powder on a brush and you go over everything you just did, essentially, to really cool it down. So I'm gonna use a lot. Just erasing the mistakes. You can still see some harsh lines, really not what we want. I'm being messy because I'm trying to hurry. They were like, okay, but I only have 30 minutes. And I was like, expect me to get ready in 30 minutes. Insanity. It's already been 15 and we're only this far in. Oh my gosh. My powder just got everywhere. It's spilled. Take this, pancake it on. And you're gonna wanna let it sit to really lighten it. And I take it all over. So I'm gonna be looking very bold, very bronze at the same time, if that makes any sense. Is that even a real thing? Probably not. I've never heard of a bold bronze look before, but we're just gonna serve it up because why not? Opening this contour palette again. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take it under there. Contouring is a very crucial step in my world. Being a fat person. I'm not about to stand up because my stomach is kind of out. I'm just wearing my sturf, like, you know, just living my life and vibing, you know. So I'm gonna take the banana powder one more time because I do not need all of that there. Now I'm just gonna put it on the bottom. Boom. So while I let that bake, where was I gonna go next? Oh yeah, I keep putting it out. I lost a fan brush. I don't know how many times I've said this, probably 1,000. So what I like to do is I like to take my little eye brush and I get into the hairline. It really helps getting you into that hairline too. Maybe I should have straightened my hair. So then when I mess up, I also take banana powder on this and lighten it, because nobody wants a really dark forehead. You want something that's gonna make you look more tan, not, oh man, wrong brush. So you really want something that's gonna help really give you a nice hairline vibe. I have a really bad hairline. I have a widow's peak. Well, I guess it's not really bad, but I plan on getting a surgery one day, so not bad for long, right? So now that we've let that sit, I'm just gonna wipe off that excess, and you see it kind of coming back to life. It's lightened a lot, though. Anywhere I put powder, I'm just gonna go over my eyebrows with this. This is what I do for school, is when I do my eyebrows. Gotta make them look natural so no one sees. I'm mixing two blushes. I'm gonna use this one, it's really dark, and this one is really pink. So we got a more rouge, very, like, you gotta be careful with this one. So I'm gonna try going light with this one, and then I'm gonna put more pink on. Which they're both pink, this one's really deep. It's not awful. I have to break out the banana powder again though, because I did make it show up quite a bit. So I'm hoping the second blush kind of cancels it out. I've done this before, and normally I didn't put this on so dark. So I hit pan on this one. This is one of my favorites though, because it's got glitters. It always gave me the right blush vibe. Oh, but now I'm gonna put blush on my nose, because I really want to look pretty. I'm a pretty girl. But you're not a pretty girl. But I wanna be. Ta-da! I didn't pull out my blusher brush. It came in this pack, so I got like a flat blush brush, and then I also got this thing that was called a blusher brush, which I did have to Google because I didn't understand that they were the same thing at the time. So my nose is really red, or pink, or whatever vibe. I'm gonna take that, lighten it out. I'm kind of living for it. I feel like I could walk out of the house right now and be like, oh, hi. But no. We'll need a really good glow, so I'm gonna use this later on. I don't have falsies on me, which is actually horrific. So I'm trying to figure out if I want a bronze bold look or a colorful bold look. I don't think I've ever showed this palette. I think I used it in my birthday lamb video, but I didn't show the colors. Maybe I used it once. It's a really big one though. It's 64 shades, so I'm like, eek. But it's also really good. Crease Brush, where'd you go? I think I just snorted something. I'm gonna go, I'm not even, this shade here. Ooh, that was a lot of kickoff. I'm probably gonna use 100 shades on my eyes, because I'm gonna drag it out really far. Oh, I'm doing that thing again. I'm really trying, guys. This mirror is so dirty. Hello? Clean this mirror off and I'll be right back. I can see slightly better, which is good enough, I suppose. So this is just like a base for my crease. And I'm taking it all the way out, like it's gonna be in my eyebrows. So I plan on having a whole, like, up. So this is just a base kind of vibe, and then I'm gonna go with the shade all over it to make my eye one color. Cause you know, as if it wasn't already. So I'm gonna start picking it up with that one. So you see how it's starting to slant up. It's gonna be very slanted. I hope they like it. I haven't done this bold in a minute. So there's a shade called Pretty Girl in this, which is more orange, but base, but like light orange. like low pigment, simple, almost the same shade as my eye. And I'm just gonna put that on it to simmer it down, rather than cutting the crease, because I don't like cutting the crease with concealer, because first of all, who has that much money? If you're gonna cut your crease with concealer, I'd recommend using a really cheap one, like a Wet n Wild one, or if you really want to splurge with cutting your crease, camo concealer. If you're really feeling like you need to cut it, ooh, cut it, yeah. Alright, so there's a shade called Hey Babe in here. I'm gonna use that and start pulling it out. And it's just gonna keep getting bolder and bolder as it goes out. So it's like, this is the lighter part. This is how I always do my eye looks. I have it lighter in here, darker out there. Maybe I'll change it up one day. Oh wow. Bye, eyebrow. I hope you enjoyed your stay. So I'm just gonna blend it together. I don't really have anything to put it together with. Normally this is as far as I'd go, but I feel like taking it into the hairline. Where to go? Hey babe. Yeah, so just pulling it up into my tail, which my eyebrow's tail is still hanging out, so it's okay. Anyway, so as I blend it out seamlessly, of course. I feel like I need something a little bit pinker. There's a shade called Dark Brown in here, and it's literally pink. That is pink. Interesting. So I'm gonna put this right there, kinda as a blend. Owie. Nikki's swirls inspired me to do something too, so I'm really excited for that one. Woo! What sound did I just make? Do I want to do a look like I did yesterday where I put blue in it? Absolutely. But I'm not going to do it yet. I have a really good idea. I'm going to go in with Dark Night now. Small Fresh. Right there. And I'm just going to put that right, like, extending it out. So now you're getting to the hairline. So where to go? Small Fresh. I don't know if I said Small Fresh or Small Fresh. It's literally Small Fresh. This is an interesting palette, and saying the least. Small Fresh. These shade names are different in their own unique ways. There's a shade called Dark Night, and I've used it in a couple of them. It's the best red I've ever seen for an eyeshadow. It's that one right there, that matte. So I'm just gonna use that right here and intensify. And I'm dragging it out as I intensify and it's kind of smoking it out, by the way. So as it smokes and intensifies, making your lines very, very good. So this one's higher than this one, which is a bit of a problem. I ended up dragging that one way up, and this one's more like, eh. So it's easy just to extend it out. And as I smoke it, I'm just gonna keep doing that. So as I smoke that, I'm gonna take it down. I haven't, like, it looks crazy right now, but once you really get it to there, I know y'all are probably gonna be like, what is she doing? She is literally insane. Don't worry, I know. I can't cut it yet. There's a shade called Snow White. I like using these purple ones, and they're really good purples. So Snow White is just gonna connect it all. See, it's right there. So Snow White is really connecting all of the eye. Where'd it go? Snow White. I feel like this company is gonna get sued one day for all these names in this palette. It's like, some of them are really weird. There's one called Nude, and there's one called Polish You. We have Christmas, Dark Night. It has two shades called Cookie Dough, which is a little confusing. It's like, shouldn't all your shades be different and unique? So that's my only really downside. I'm gonna use a lighter brown called Worldwide right there. And I'm just gonna use that to kind of blend and transition shades. Worldwide, where'd you go? Alright, so now I want to make it shimmery. And I think that one of the best shimmers here is this one. Polish You. You get it right there on the brush, and then I take it over everything, and it's just looking iconic. So you get your shimmers. See, you get that. It's very light if you don't use setting spray, so that's why I'm not using setting spray, and I'm just putting it there. Ooh, it's very faint. I don't know where to go, honestly. I've used so many. I think it's time for shimmers, so let's pull this baby. I mean, not shimmers. Well, they're kind of like shimmers. So we have Music Box. I'm just gonna get that on this. And it looks like it came off fairly decent. No chunks. Oh, yes. A lot of fallout on the eye. Not the best, but I did pack it on the brush, so in all fairness, I did kind of destroy the shade previously, the first time I used it. Why do I do that? I'm always over here. Like, I do that so often. I feel like the fallout could even make this look go somewhere, but I don't feel like doing that. Dance with me in my backyard. Alrighty. So now that we have that shade on our eyes, we're gonna go in with one of these. Let's do this one. Yeah, let's do that one. Just pushing it down. It looks like a standard shimmer. Nothing too... Oh. Oh, hello. Welcome to the party. Shimmers are some of my favorite types of shades in this thing. Which shade did I dunk into? Or dip into? Which shade? Where'd it go? Good. Oh, found it. Oh my goodness. She's a lost cause. I can't even find the same shades in her eyeshadow palette. I feel the need to sneeze. It can't happen. I feel like I have a lot on, which I really do. But, I mean, my face doesn't feel cake. You know? What shade? So I'm gonna start dipping into more gold tone shades. So there's this one here, which is I'm gonna dip into really quick. Alright. So I noticed these shades, in my opinion, are not pigmented enough to go right there. That's just my opinion when it comes to these shades. But I said I was gonna throw some blue in here. So I'm gonna use shade Pasberry. No, this shade Fantasyland looks like it'd be really good under my lashes. If you guys could see all the products that are in my lashes right now, you'd be shook. Boom. And then you have like a little bit of electric blue. Very faint, but it's still there. So I'm definitely going to take something else to intensify that. Alright, come on. Alright. So I'm going to take Pasberry, like I said I was originally going to use. And I'm just going to go back in and intensify. and help with smoking it out. And I'm gonna put a lot on this one though, because for some reason it just doesn't seem to be showing up well. Can't correlate. So I'm gonna go back in with Fantasyland, and I'm just gonna take it, keep it under the lashes, and I'll show you in a minute. Fantasyland, under the lashes. Alright, so now it's time for something angelic. This right here. I'm getting that on the Crease Brush, and I'm just gonna do my best in putting it right there. Whew. Goodness. Sorry, my eyes are just not living for this entirely. Where'd it go? Angelic, there you are. Alright, so I need something to get this out of my lashes, so I'm gonna use this lash curl. And I'm just getting powders out of my eye space, and I'm scared slightly because I want to impress them. I used a foundation brush with banana powder on it to keep it matte. You can still see some pigment, so I might have to. No, I'm not going to. So I have a gel liner. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Nix! Oh, there it is. So this is my gel liner, and I'm just gonna put it in the lash line. I'm gonna do that off camera. So now I'm gonna use a liquid liner. This is gonna be the e.l.f. liquid liner, and I did switch wands with my Wet n Wild liner, so this wand is way thicker than, so I switched it because they both have almost the same component, so I just switched that because I was scared to use this up until now. I'm probably gonna do this off camera too. So my fear was confirmed that the liner was not pigmented enough, so I'm using black eyeshadow. I've done this before in a few looks, and it comes out looking bomb every time. This is my e.l.f. angled eye brush, and I'm just going to use the black shade in this palette. Make sure you get some excess off, and use that as your liner. This stuff is very pigmented. If you couldn't tell, now you see the line. So I love using this on my eyes. It's one of my favorite ones to use, actually. And I'm just that triangular shape in the inner eye corner, and it looks a little crazy right now because I haven't done all the shadow on my lid. Oof, I'm trying not to get it in my eyeball. I'm trying not to look like a whole mess. And I'm really trying not to get fallout everywhere. Which, these Morphe shadows are actually surprisingly good. Oh, hi there. So, I'm just gonna take that out more. Do I look interesting yet? Wow. That is a story time. I feel like I really just I want to, but I'm not going to. I might. I'm having the whole don't do it, girl moment. Just doing the inner triangle in the other eye. And I figured out, I guess I'll just do this one off. Alright, so I did it, and I think it looks amazing. I really like that, actually. I think it's really crazy. I haven't done a look like that in a minute. I wish I wouldn't have taken it all the way in my hairline, because then I could have, like, you know, find it out. But I think with my hair the way it is, it looks really good. now it's time for this part that I was really excited about. I have a Wet n Wild breast glitter. I wore this yesterday. It was really good. But I'm just gonna take this. You wanna use some setting spray on it to make sure it grabs. I did 2 pumps because I missed the first one, of course. And then my brush is just going to, I'm just gonna make sure it's clean. Well, it's not gonna be clean for a minute. I'm not about to wash it though. Brush cleanliness is very important though. At this point, I'm really just having fun with it. I got some glitter there, and I just want to see what happens. So there's literally no glitter that came off. I'm not gonna blame Wet n Wild, but it is because I am using such an interesting brush on this. I pushed it in a little more, hopefully to get more glitter. So this isn't Urban Decay though. So I'm not gonna be like, hey, this isn't performing. Yes, it's performing correct. Maybe something that's just a little bit thicker. Like different bristles. You know, just way better. I'm gonna use this one and hope that I don't ruin it. Push it in. It's not too, like, it's not showing up as well as I was hoping, but it is showing up in a way. I'm just gonna need to pack it on, you know what I mean? Kind of lip. And this is only one side of my eye, and I've already done into like half of it. My eyebrows have interesting shapes. That actually went way better than on that eye. You can kind of see it rather than this eye. Just putting the glitter there. It feels like putty. Like Elf's putty primer. And I love it. I love that. So I got glitter in my eyebrows. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try brushing it out. Like, brushing them up. If I brush it in the eyebrows, honestly, that would look so iconic and I'd be shook. Hi. I'm still not done. I don't have falsies, which is horrifying. If I had falsies, I would take this look to the next level. But I don't have falsies on me because I am broke and I'm not allowed to walk into a store and be like, without falsies on. Let me do my lashes off camera. So I did my lashes. You can kind of see them, kind of not. If I had falsies, ooh! But now it's time for highlight, which I need to look freaking like I just came out the shower, kind of using a lot of this one. This is my favorite. It gives you such a unique glow so fast. It's literal period. That's on what period? Gonna put a lot on that nose bridge, just a little bit. And I'm gonna use every single one of these. So I just mixed all of them together. And boom. Whoa. That's like, my cheeks are on fire, bro. Don't even try me. What time is it? Wow, it's been like an hour since I started. Whoa. Alright, what was I gonna do next? Oh yeah, lips, duh. I'm a dummy. Elf? Wait. Actually, let me just pull this baby out. This is my eyeliner. I like to use it to outline my lips if I'm gonna do something like this. Allegedly, if you use black and red lipstick, it's supposed to look fire. So I'm putting it to the test. You're welcome. I'm your experiment. I look like literally insane just having this on and no lipstick. It's literal insanity. That glow though. Alright, so where's my Q-tip? I got some on my lip, which is not what's supposed to happen. That was not the plan. I feel like I could just walk out of the house like this right now and I'd look iconic. And I'd get called names, but I wouldn't care. I don't care like that. I was using this yesterday. It's gonna make me look wet. I have some really wet lips. It was supposed to go off an ombre vibe. This lipstick is really good though. Do I look like I'm from a cartoon? I'm putting 3 layers on. I feel like I'm cosplaying Satan right now. And it looks really good. Whoa. That lip though. Oh my lord. Now, to pop off. Setting spray. I love this. I'm just looking at myself and I feel so confident I'm ready to go out the house. I had it coming out the wrong direction. Oh, hi. How are you? Whoa, I look iconic, especially. Alright, I love you guys so much. I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.